All right. Party people in the place to be, vandals, and everybody else out there looking in the darkness. What you just heard was a snippet of our new theme music done by a really talented group of youngsters called Solace. And man, like I am just so hyped to be sharing this with you guys and just to have this in general, man. It is so cool of these kids to make this for us. What do you think about it, Joey?
It fucking slaps, man. I love it. Like
I-
I remember when there was a little sample they sent when they were first working on it and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And I didn't realize it wasn't the finished product at first. So I was like, it's not bad, not bad. And then you're like, no, that's just like the guitar riff they're gonna throw in. I was like, oh, okay, because I was like, I listened to some of their other stuff on Spotify, SoundCloud, or whatever, wherever you can find them on almost every platform. Anyway, we'll get to that after. And I was like, oh, not bad. But then you're like, no, dude, that's just a sample of one of the that's gonna get mixed in with the beat. And I was like, oh, okay. And then when was it? Tuesday, last week.
yeah, I believe so.
Tuesday. Then you're like, yo, I've got the finished track, and I was like, you dropped it on me. I was like, oh fuck yeah, now that's what I'm talking about, man. That woo, it hit pretty good. But even then, you sent me a version and it was like compressed. So I was like, it sounds what was your term? You said it sounded stepped on?
It sounded stepped on, yeah.
Stepped on. Then I was like, then Fred. Fred's like the connecting thread here. We'll get to Fred after too. So Fred sent it to me too. And then I was like, then it hit like a ton of bricks because it was like, it wasn't like the sound quality was way better, and it just fucking hit like a ton of bricks. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, now we're talking, man. I loved it. It's great. I think it fits perfectly for the show, for the vibe. I mean, the guys did a fantastic job.
Right. And contributing to this particular song, well, Solace is basically a collective of all these creative kids. They're kind of like their own version of Odd Future um, in Detroit, basically, is where
Yeah.
they hang out. And the three that contributed to this song on vocals, we have Xkxng. And what amazing voice, man. I wish I sounded like that kid, man. He's got like that. Sounds like he smokes 20 packs a day, man. Like, really, really cool. I'd love to just be able to crank call people and scare the hell out of them if I had his voice.
Mm.
Joey Bag of Donuts on beats. This is Fred's son. This
Yeah.
is kinda like how we got to know the group in general. And Xomolly does all the, finishing and mastering. He lays the track down completely after the vocals and the beats finish. So
Yeah.
very, very key part of the crew. And
Yeah.
like they got all kinds of other friends that design clothes and make T-shirts and do graffiti. Like they're a little collective, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of creative little dudes running around. I guess not dudes, like they're all kinds.
Yeah, I mean, we call well, we're old. We're in our 40s and stuff, so we call them kids. But I mean, they range from like 16 to 18. Maybe some of the oldest kids are like 20. So like young men, we'll say. They're just young guys trying to make their mark creatively on the world, and they have a like Johnny said, a vast variety of things. Like some of them are starting a clothing line, other ones are dropping beats and putting songs down, putting videos out on YouTube. I mean, it's really cool, the shit that they're doing and putting out.
Yeah, we got links to the guys that are involved in the song in the description. So if you want to check them out, and you could probably find the other members of the group as well through there. But yeah, they're very creative, very talented young people. I'm pretty jealous of them popping all this shit off in high school or just out of high school. Like it's pretty incredible.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, that's it. When you get a good group of people together, you feed off each other, and I mean, you just get those creative juices flowing, right? And it just snowballs from there. And it's. I think they got a good mix of guys together that do a little bit of everything. They're not all the same, so they prop each other up, or maybe the other one's a little weaker, the other one's a little stronger, and they just they complement each other so well. Yeah. And how this all came about in the end is Fred is a friend of ours. Johnny had a previous podcast with him, and his son Joey Bag of Donuts, he laid the beats down like Johnny said, and we were just chatting with him, and you know, his friend and Xkxng and Xomolly, we're putting out a new song with Solace and stuff and a bunch of guys, and I think it's called Melon Boy. And we're like, oh man, would you? Because we do a monthly music segment. We're like, maybe if they'd want to come on, we could play the album and that. And then Fred's like, oh, I don't know, they're pretty young. I don't know if that's the best thing for them right now. Just let them do their thing. So then we're like, all right, cool, no problem, man. Then it's like Fred came back to us. He's like, yo, would you be interested if they made a theme song for you? And we're like, fuck yeah, man, that'd be fucking awesome. So, and that's how it all started, and it snowballed from there. And the guys put together this fantastic jam for us.
Yeah, it did. It kind of all spun out of the Melon Boy EP when Fred shared that with us. It was really, really interesting because like I'd heard some other stuff that like he kind of shared with me from their SoundClouds, and it slightly had that stepped on sound, but like when Fred shared with us the Melon Boy EP, man, it's got this pro quality. It sounds like a legit like trap metal album that you could go buy off the shop. But like the thing is like this song and like the kind of groove that they're in right now is on the trap metal side of things, but that's not all that they're relegated to. They do all kinds of hip hop. Fred actually told me that they're planning to do an actual hardcore album, like as in hardcore punk. So that would be pretty interesting. I know Joey has like a little Fender Squire that he jams on, so like I'm down to hear it.
Yeah, for sure. And Xomolly, with an exclamation point, you can go find all his stuff. He's got a bunch of stuff he produced and put out raps on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple, all the music streaming services. You could go find all his stuff there. And if you're interested in Solace and Xkxng and that whole Solace crew, if you go under Xkxng, Xkxng, you could find their stuff on Spotify, SoundCloud, and all that as well. So you could find all their music on those streaming services and music services under those two handles if you're looking for it. Yeah. So go check it out. It's pretty. They like Johnny said, pretty pro. Professional sounding. The quality's there, and the jams kick ass.
Yeah, like the whole package is there. I mean, like the exuberance of Xkxng's rapping. I mean, like I see big things in these kids' future. I mean, I really hope that I do, because like they got the goods.
Yeah. They actually, I think Xomolly has a video on YouTube as well called Lovesick that I saw. He posted in his. If you go follow him on Instagram, it's Xomolly. With Y. Yeah, with 4 Ys. You go on there, he has a link tree for all the stuff where you could go find all his stuff he's put out. So if you go there, you could find everything he's done and stuff. And I know that Fred Joey, he's actually pretty good with the camera. He recorded a video to help advertise and promote one of the other crew's collectives group, which you said were making clothing, and he put together a little promo video to help them promote their clothing line and stuff, and that was pretty cool. Fred shared that with us, and I was like, damn, man. I told him, I said, your kid has some talent. I mean, fuck, he put together those videos, and I think they recorded a little video for one of the Melon Boy songs too, and Fred shared that with us, and I was like, fuck, these guys they got their shit together. It's pretty cool. It's nice to see people at that age. Like when I was that age, I was a fuck up, man. I wasn't doing shit. It's impressive to see these young adults making all this shit at this age, at this level. It's crazy. It's impressive.
Yeah. I mean, like they really do deserve to blow up, in my opinion. Just pop off.
Yeah, really good. That was just the intro clip we just showed you that we threw together. Was just the first 20 seconds of the song. I know Johnny wanted to play the whole song for everyone to hear. I don't know if you want to do that now, or if you want to touch on a few more things before we let everyone hear the whole song.
Nah, and we'll probably play it more than once, because it's kind of it's a theme song. It's not super long, but like I love it. You want to drop it now?
Yeah, we could do you mean the whole song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do the whole song, man. Let everyone hear the entire thing, the whole jam.
All right.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. It fucking slaps. Good stuff, man. Yeah, yeah. So once again, like to thank you guys for putting that together for us. Thanks to Fred as well for hooking us up with them to get this made. Man, big props. Thanks a lot, guys. We really appreciate it. We love the track. So man, we can't praise it enough. So
Yeah. I mean, like the whole thing is just so charming. Even the very end, where like I don't know what to say here. I mean,
yeah, man. It actually makes it more authentic, more real. You know, like kind of, you know, yeah. Dig it, vibing it. Yeah. So yeah, once again, we have all the guys. The three guys who worked on this specific song. We have their handles in the description, or if you're watching, it's probably down in the description, so you can go follow them on Instagram, on socials. I mean, I don't know, you could reach out to them if you're interested in having them produce something for you. Maybe they'd be down for it. I don't know, DM them. We actually have the collective's handle as well, as Solace is in the description below as well, so you can go hit that up, go follow these guys. And like just the other night, I was asking Fred some questions. He's like, "Oh man, they just Joey just took off to go record some more stuff." So I mean, they're hard at work, man. Got to give them props.
They're making some pretty big moves. I mean, like Fred tells me all the time about like I'm not going to name anything because like it's not my place, but like prominent figures of the Detroit hip hop movement have been talking to these youngsters about getting their stuff out there. And some of the names Fred's been saying that they've been meeting with, it's pretty rad. You know what I mean?
Impressive, prominent names. Yeah. Names that the average person who's not part of the like inside track of the music industry will recognize. So I mean, yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Impressive stuff.
And they be riding deep too. Like some of the stories Fred's told me about, like the way the kids like kind of present themselves with these big hip hop artists. It's kind of cool. Like they hold their own, man. They don't take no shit. Like I really like these kids, man.
Oh, you got to be proud, man. You got to be proud of what you're doing. So that's it. If someone wants to step all over you and shit on what you do, man, you gotta stand up for yourself, right? So, yeah. So Johnny, this is it. This is our new theme song. So from now on, from this point on, this is what we're going to be cutting little clips to for the introductions to creator interviews that we do, any books we talk about. So this is it. We're going to have the one theme song for everything. It'll be the same song for all our episodes. So that's really cool. I'm really happy. The rebranding, man, I couldn't be happier with the rebranding of everything. The logo, the song. I mean, now we've got the whole package, and I'm pretty fucking excited about it, man.
Yeah. One last time, man. Big shout outs to Solace, man. You guys are incredible. I wish nothing but the best for you guys all in your futures and in your presence, because it's a pretty crazy time, and like it's really cool that you guys are out there doing such positive, amazing stuff.
Yeah, man. Once again, I'll echo Johnny's sentiment. Thank you very much, and we really appreciate it. And thank you to Fred too. I mean, hooking us up. Fred's a great stand-up guy, man. I'm happy to call him a friend now. He was more of acquaintance before, but through Johnny, I mean, I've gotten to know him a lot better, and I consider him a friend. So thanks to Fred as well for hooking us up with this. It's really appreciated. And man, behind the scenes, Fred is a big supporter. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, we appreciate you, Fred.
he's just such a wonderful, warm person. Like we
Yeah.
would, yeah, we had some good times doing our old show together. I kind of miss it, but I do love the new show a lot too. So, but you are missed, Fred, and I'm glad you're enjoying your retirement, buddy.
Hey, man,
Or
you've got to.
his retirement from podcasting, at least. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
he's still working, but
yeah. Well, yeah. If he isn't, then fuck all the power to him, man.
yeah, that's even more gangster too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, man. So, did you want to? Sorry, excuse me. Did you want to wrap this up, or because we were going to keep it short and sweet?
I want to play it one more time.
Yeah, we could play that clip. We could roll out with the clip and then call it a day.
Okay. So Tuesday we have James Edward Clark plus a special guest. I'm not sure I want to spoil it. I think I might want some
Well,
of the
yeah,
listeners.
we'll keep it a secret just in case it falls through. But yeah, man. Yeah.
We got a special guest that might be hopping on to help us interview, and like, oh man, that'd be so cool if it comes through. So yeah, be looking forward to that on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yes, sir. James Edward Clark. Great book. Pissant Apocalypse. The Kickstarter's running now, so if you guys want to go check it out before we do the episode, go hit Kickstarter for and back Pissant Apocalypse. We'll have James Edward Clark on Tuesday, so join us back here on Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Pow pow. All
Yeah.
right. Here we go.
Roll it.
Like